What's up, y'all? I'm Acacia, the creator. Welcome to the Noble Herb Society. Here to read a poem and introduce you to the Duke of Dank. In Herb County, where hills roll green and wide, lived a duke named Weedy, with herb as his pride. His garden bloomed with sativa trees so tall, and indica bushes whispered dreams to all. Weedy, the Duke of Dank, a master of his art, nurtured special plants that warmed the coldest heart. From an ancient book of secrets found deep in a glade, he learned the magic of strains, their essence never to fade. With potions brewed from leaves of potent delight, he turned rivers to rosin, a town's sheer delight. His hemp ropes wove mazes that tickled with glee, and roses breathed fragrances that set minds wild and free. But not all in Herb County saw Weedy's charm, the sheriff of stems with rules strict and alarm. He tried to uproot buds and burn hemp with disdain, but Weedy's herb magic made such efforts in vain. Visitors from afar came to witness the sight of glowing buds that shimmered at night. They sipped on his tea, dreams vivid and bright, as Weedy with laughter filled days with delight. So in Herb County, where joy knew no end, lived Weedy, the Duke of Dank, the good flower's friend. With a crown of leaves and a heart full of cheer, he showed the world the magic of herb, crystal clear. Thus ends the tale of Weedy, in rhyme and in jest, a story of magic, of flowers blessed. In Herb County his legend will remain, of Weedy, the Duke, where herb forever reigns.
Good evening, and how's everybody doing tonight? My name's Kevin, aka the Duke of Dank. All my friends call me Weedy. I'm here tonight to talk about a couple different topics. The first one is how flour was when I was younger compared to how it is now. And so, how long has it taken you to get flour?
This is terrible. I got it from someone who was like in his 20s when I was like 17. Probably like 2 days. But that's probably nothing compared to standing in an alleyway.
It took you 2 days to get
trying to find someone out. Bro, he has kids.
I don't give a fuck. I would never wait 2 days for to feed your bucket.
I didn't have any other, and I was.
Was that where you lived back home?
No, I was here.
Oh fuck no, hell no.
And what's funny is that like it wasn't even someone I knew very well, so it was still just shady.
See, I can say probably about like 2 hours is probably the most I've ever waited for a week. But low key, like I'm from the city, so it's like it's different. Yeah. I can just go into a little traffic store and find weed 2-3 blocks away versus like here versus it's so spread out. I couldn't imagine where you guys have to go.
Oh, but man, when I was younger, we didn't have cell phones. So you call your bud up and he'd say, "Oh man, I'm getting ready to go re-up."
What'd you call him on?
Your dialed phone. If you guys don't know what that is, it's 1 to 9 with the 0 for the operator. But they would say, "Oh, I'll meet you at McDonald's at 3 o'clock." 6 o'clock would roll around. You're still sitting there. You can't leave because if you do, he'll show up.
I mean, I think we're all a little familiar with the time, bro. Like whatever time they tell you, add an hour type shit. Like let's be real, but. Also, in the same note,
mine was punctual.
Like, I think
besides that one time.
And I always say, bro, if you not on time, I'll be like, yo, you scared of money type shit. Cause like, bro, like, that's my mindset. Like, I'm trying to get you paid type shit.
No, because I know they feel bad when they hit you up like an hour later and they're like, you still need that, and then you're like, nope.
Honestly, they don't. Honestly, if it's that type of drug dealer, they ain't worried though. Let's be honest, because if they needed it
with someone else.
Exactly type shit. If they needed it, they would be there. I get it. It might be different back in your day type shit, because whenever they show up, they will show up because they were probably on another route. But shit, my thing is though, for nowadays, bro, if you got a cellular device, bro, and you trapping like that, bro, like. Right, where the fuck you at?
That's scary.
Oh, but there again, you can just walk into a dispensary. I mean, they're almost like 7-Elevens.
Yeah, but
I mean, not everywhere though.
Well, no.
Like that's why people from Texas come into the store and they're like, "Oh, oh, look at all
Type
this.
shit.
Hey, I was that way.
Yeah, but honestly though, that's Texas though. If we can be honest, like,
Well, yeah.
I think like any other place would be, well, I don't know, just lucky to have shit like this.
Well, most other places, there's like a state right over. Like, I remember I took care of a guest one day that was like, yeah, I just drive like 45 minutes because I live close to the border. I was like, oh, all right, cool.
Why the fuck would you come to the Springs though? Because that's not close to any border.
I think they were visiting on vacation, but they were talking about like the state that they actually lived in.
I love being able to walk into our dispensary.
What was your first? You ever taken a?
What?
Your generation showing.
Oh God! Oh yeah!
What was your first?
Right before I moved out here, actually. So it's about 10 years ago.
I took my first to the trap house. I'm not kidding.
I did too.
It was here.
Damn.
Mine was back home in New York.
Damn.
Fucking,
We were doing reclaim for $1.
What the fuck? Ew.
Oh, wow. I was 17 and
Yeah, I'm judging.
ready to die.
Honestly, so for me, my first fucking dab was, I think I want to say 19, because I was in college type shit. Nah, it was out of an actual like, I almost fucking died. I was like, I cannot fucking breathe. That shit was mad different.
Oh, it's crazy.
Well, I mean,
I like fell asleep for 18 hours. The next day, I was like, where am I?
I already
What
was
year is
smoking
it?
so much weed, so I didn't put me to bed like that. But it fucking did. Like, I literally could not breathe. Like, my esophagus closed up. I was like,
You got asthma?
bruh.
wow.
Yeah, but honestly though, it was a big ass dab though. Like, literally, like, I had one of those friends that was like, try this. But it didn't explain how like potent that shit was, or like literally like,
That's why he said,
try this.
But-
try this.
Swear to fucking God.
Let me
But
put
you know
your
what though?
hand up.
But honestly though, I ain't no bitch. So-
I've had brownies back in the day.
I'm saying like for me, my first edible, like it was unregulated, but it was 1,000 milligram. I ate that shit to the dome,
What are you
bro.
trying to die
And
for?
bro, literally, I just kept getting higher and higher
Bro,
and
I
higher
would've just taken
and
a nap.
higher.
I
Oh,
can't.
yo, honestly, by the time like literally like I peaked, my eyes were so red, and literally
I couldn't
like
keep them open.
Yo.
I'd be like,
yo.
like sometimes I don't
girl-
even go to sleep because
my
I'm
girl
tired.
my girl came over and was like, "What did you take?" I was like, "Nothing."
We-
Yeah.
But I walked around DIA eating the chocolate chip cookies from us.
the Loves Evans.
And I managed to, I remember sitting on the plane before we took off, and it was a 6-hour flight.
Was it horrible?
So you took
I
a
don't
nap.
remember
You
it.
took a nap,
Oh,
bro.
shit.
Yeah,
I
Kevin has no
literally-
tolerance. He has 10 milligram tolerance. Other than that, he's going to bed.
Yep. Zombified.
Me, and I now know, like, comparatively, I can work up to that 1,000 milligrams. So I generally say I have about 1,000 milligram tolerance.
Nah, I feel like the
I'd be
most I
stoned
could
4
take.
days later.
The most I ever take now, I feel like I've done that before because we had like high grade syrup one time
Type
and
shit.
it was like 10,000 or something or 5,000, but I can only do like 500 without like completely taking a nap and crashing out.
Yeah, because I will say, don't get me wrong, like, bro, that shit did put me to sleep like about like 4 or 6 hours after I had taken it. But yeah, bro,
The high is just too heavy.
it depends.
Compared
It
to-
depends on what kind.
That's
But honestly, like, we go through this all the time. It depends versus person.
It's easier to control when you're smoking it compared to eating it. Once you're on that ride, you're on that ride. Till
Absolutely, but-
it
Yeah.
stops.
But I mean, is that not drugs?
Well, no, but with just smoking it, you can eat something and it'll bring you down some. You could take a nap, it'll bring you down.
Some people are real.
I will
drug
say,
addicts.
but at the same time, that's not for everyone. So
Well-
let's throw that disclaimer out there right to rip, because there are some people you
This
can be
is
like, yeah,
true.
eat something, but they're
Nah.
still baked as fuck. They're just full.
It's crazy how many
This is true.
what's the proper word? Non-recreational come into the dispensary and say, "Oh yeah, I need this for my come down." I'm like, bro, what the?
But you know what? Though?
What you coming down from?
I guess I get it.
Yeah, where are you coming down from?
They would love a 500 milligram edible.
Type shit.
Like, I don't even need crack no more.
Or, what is it? I'm coming off of detox from alcohol. What do you have that'll...
But you know what, though? I can rock with that because I would rather be around a million stoners than fucking one.
Oh, God.
What types of concentrate did you used to have back in the day?
None.
Didn't they just have that weird hashish stuff?
It's not weird.
It's
the blonde
well,
lady.
you know what I meant.
It's not weird.
Because it's like hash, and it's hard to work with unless it's like, wait, which one is it? The
No,
one
that's
creepy?
that.
Moroccan or Lebanese?
The Lebanese
so there's a couple. It's
is
like
the brick.
But not even that. There's
That's
like
the one
9
that's
different.
like Keith?
There's like 9
I
different
like
hashes
those.
though.
I don't
Well,
like
yeah.
Moroccan
Like
hash because
we only sell like 2 of them, which is the Moroccan and the Lebanese. But then you can go and get
there's
fucking
like bubble hash.
well, not even that. There's fucking blood hash. Fucking like all types of.
That's
crazy
actually
shit.
it's sticky. It's almost like a brownie type setting.
This one guy, he put me onto it, I guess, back in the day when he used to travel overseas to Germany and shit. He used to get all types of crazy shit. Bro, we used to get a fucking brick of hash for like $10. Bro.
I have heard stories
And it
like
was
this.
stamped, which was really cool.
That is cool.
Because they used to sell it. They used
Was it good?
Jalin fucking took me out.
Oh yeah, what does they call that? Like a time bomb? When you put it in the thing?
Type shit. That should be busting. But yeah, they used to sell that fucking hash fucking by the brick, but it used to be sold in places like fucking Berlin and fucking what the fuck?
Amsterdam.
There you go. And fucking
Of course,
shit like
that's
that.
where it all
Recreational
started.
capital.
Well, that's what made it famous.
But you ever seen that movie Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo? Yeah, I just think about how we ate the space cake in the cafe. And I just want to go eat some space cake. Sounds cool.
I would yeah, that would be so cool. I can't wait until we can evolve into having places where you can go and do that out here.
No, like when I went to Canada, there was literally like cafes.
See,
When me and he went to Canada.
But
there
see,
was,
they have way like.
there was literal.
But they ride their
coffee.
they ride their bikes and shit like that though. We drive cars 70 miles
Yeah,
per
I
hour.
mean they also have a really good public transit
You
system.
feel me? Type shit.
Well, I was in Toronto.
You don't have to take. That's why like I miss being in New
Drake
York
sucks.
because bro, low key like you can ride a bike type shit. You can fucking literally ride the train. You can ride the bus.
Yeah,
but,
they had those like electric scooters.
But
and
don't get me
stuff.
wrong. Don't get me wrong. The comfort of a car still exceeds fucking being on public transportation.
Yep.
So I won't knock
Yep.
anybody who wants to have a car. But it makes it literally just chiller to not have to own one. You can literally get wherever you want to go without it. So it's like
I wish we had good public transit. Everybody could be high.
type shit. Not wrong.
Because they wouldn't have to drive. Even it'd be so good because then drunk people couldn't drive either.
Type shit.
It's still
Yeah, but
just
then we would have drunk people on the train.
sense.
Well, like, handle your shit.
Yeah,
That's
but
it.
Why
I
you
think
throwing up on a train?
you
in America?
you say that until you've been on a New York City train, bro.
I never been on. The first time I've been on a train was in Japan.
Yeah,
I never
and-
been on a like.
And that's
an
a clean.
American
And I'm about to say,
train.
that's
Sounds
a
nasty.
clean, lovely train. Bro.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't trying to knock the.
I've been on a bus in Philly.
I've been to New York
But not a
twice, and pulling into Grand Central Station, that's an experience all to itself.
Sounds cool. No,
No, it ain't.
like Home Alone.
No, as soon as you walk in, there's a whole line of people doing this.
I'm dead.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
that's how
shit.
a lot of
As
places.
soon as you
are
come to Colorado, it's
these
the same
days.
shit.
Yeah, have you been to that one block in Denver? No, one
Bro,
time.
they have a whole little camp, bro.
Yeah, I was
No.
taking like one of those
See,
little bicycle rides, like where you sit in the back and the person drives you, and we just drove by.
I mean, honestly though,
And there
I'm
was
not.
this
I'm low key not mad at
tense-
them because
oh.
low key like
well, I'm not mad.
band together to fucking stay warm and
Nah, bro. Colton
make
at work
resources.
told me that they're like homeless people are like illegal in like
Yeah.
this one part of Denver, and he said they'll literally load them into a bus and then drop them off in like that part of town, which is why
Well, you
there's so
see
many
them
homeless
doing the
people there.
sweeps.
Well, honestly, they'll
That's
take
crazy,
some.
though. Like,
Sometimes
how can
they'll
you
take.
make people illegal.
Sometimes they'll take them to a whole nother city.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Didn't you see South Park?
Yeah, I mean,
with you guys being kind of born into it already being, basically legal, what are you grateful for?
Just to be able to work with it, truthfully. Like, there are so many people of color in jail just for herb. It makes no sense, truthfully, So to be able to honestly just work with it, be able to sell it, to be able to, like, be a representation that our people can still work within it and still, like, make money from it, it's a blessing, truthfully. I don't ever wake up and take it for granted, because I literally know there are so many people that would love to be where I'm at.
But I've been there 6 years.
Yeah.
I still go in there in the morning and look around and just laugh about just how nice it is to have everything at your disposal.
Yeah.
Did you imagine yourself being a salesman at the when you were like 20?
No, it ranked up there with the Jetsons.
It's like, I'll be a doctor before I sell this legally.
It was a dream, I mean, and then to actually be a part of it is amazing.
Meet a boy. This is
Look at this cat.
That ass. This is Gizmo, right? He is
who? That's
Gizmo?
Smiley.
Oh, Smiley. Same shit, different story, right?
Gizmo
Type shit.
I kind of like that name.
This is the fucking
Yorkie.
This is a noble cat. So
he's a pretty
he might
boy.
be around every now and then type shit.
He's a pretty kitty.
But if he eats my shoes, though, we gotta toast him.
He's a chill dude.
He's not.
He was fucking
my
boy.
shit up. He was fucking my shit up.
Him's a baby.
He just smells my dogs.
He's a small baby cat.
Hey, bud, what do you use herb for now?
Truthfully, to just be chill. Honestly, I smoke so much that literally, like, I don't kind of get really low or anything like that. I just kind of be chill. So really, it's just to, like, for me, just to, like, be relaxed throughout the day, where, like, I don't get impatient on people and become an angry person. So truthfully, I guess it is my own way of self-medicating, just so that way I can just always be, like, chill, but at the same time too, like, even like this week, right, like, this is my sober week, so that way, like, you never want to be too I don't want to say addicted, but too hung up on something where, like, you can't get away from it, so there's times where you slow that down so that way you can still be a different person. But also at the same time too, like, it's different for everybody, and for me personally, like, I just use it just to be chill, but at the same time too, you can't always escape reality, in my personal opinion, and there's even times where, like, you may not indulge all day, where, like, that brings you back and that makes you feel more level. But sometimes I like to have just, like, a clean week, so it's just different for everybody.
I got you. How about you?
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely what I did. Well, like, it originally started because I was really socially anxious, and for some reason when I smoked, I could, like, actually talk to people.
Yeah.
Like, maybe it's autism. But yeah, I, like, all of a sudden was like, I can talk and voice my thoughts and not feel super weird and uncomfortable. And then eventually, it helped me, like, eat when I had a hard time eating and stuff. And there's a lot of things that I use it for. Now I buy bath salts a lot because my back hurts all the time. So
run that back and say bath bombs.
Bath bombs? Oh yeah, bath salts.
Epsom salt.
I swear I'm not eating anybody's face.
Like, yo, run that back one more time. Yo, but what do you use cannabis for, Kevin?
Bud, I actually started just to be part of the crowd. I was actually the youngest person.
Bandwagoner
type shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, back in the day, I mean, honestly, did you ever see the movie The Outsiders?
No, not that I can recall.
You've got to watch that. It's the difference between that movie and how I grew up was, in the movie, it was the socias against the jocks. In my day, it was the stoners against the jocks, and
the hippies.
What is a hippie to you, Weedy?
That's somebody who just wants to do their own thing. They ain't bothering nobody. They like to, hang out, party.
I disagree.
How are you gonna? That's how I was.
Believe that I agree, but I also agree that one of the fundamental parts of being a hippie is like being punk. Like if you're a punk, you're naturally anti like fascist government or something like that.
Yeah,
but like if you're a hippie, you got to be for humanity. You got to be for peace and love, type.
Yeah, but you can
shit.
still not like the government for what it does.
Everybody can do that. You don't
but
have
I'm
to
just
be in
saying,
a certain
but
subgroup to do that.
Like me growing up, a friend with weed was a friend indeed.
I'm good.
No,
I don't.
That.
No, not
today,
days.
bro.
Well,
You
see,
get a
that's
bump
the
fucking with
difference.
people like that.
That's the difference. I mean, it's changed.
Our generation is trifling as well as some of the one below it.
Well, I mean, back in my day, you had that camaraderie.
But that's the thing, yes, because the herb can unite people, but at the same time too, fuck that. I don't want to bump. Shit, you do not. If I don't know you.
Oh, see,
I've checked out enough people at work to know that I would not want to be friends with every fellow stoner.
Well, no, there are, there's always that one or two in the crowd. But for the most part,
every one or two.
I'm going 50-50 with this
type shit. Yeah, man.
All right, look at the party, the Halloween. Oh, you didn't go.
I thought you were talking about Cheyenne's Halloween party.
No, the Juicy. There's like 3,000 people, and everybody is just.
Would have had my own blunt and just chill, because and it's not that I don't want to smoke with everybody, but it's just like you have to, in today's world, you have to be conscious of that. Fuck that.
Well, I would like to thank you guys for tuning in. I hope that we broadened your horizon, made you laugh a little bit. I'd like to thank Makesha, the creator, for reading my poem and just being here. And without this guy, Ricardo, there'd be none of this. And I'd like to thank both of you guys for coming by and helping me out.
Of course. I just want to say to everybody, thank you guys for tuning in for today. Definitely come to the next one. We'll see if it is a tour or another sit down, see who we may have or who might be able to come. If you guys have any ideas of anything that we should try and do, or any ideas for his show, write them down in the comments. He would love to hear them. We just want to say thank you again for coming and watching us tonight, and we really appreciate it. So
please tune in, come back and see us.
Yep. Stay tuned for the next episode of Noble Herb Society.